Well, old boy, you did it again. Yep. I love it when a plan comes together. Yep. I love it. Good time. What's up, everybody? I appreciate y'all for coming back. I got in some more pops. I'm actually pretty excited about this complete wave. -1. You know what I'm talking about, Dark Sage. And don't you give me that look when you see this. Because I know you. But we gonna jump right into it. This pop is alright, you know. I'm not mad. Like I said, if they're gonna keep giving us Vegeta and Goku, just make them a common. I have no problem spending the $6 or $7 or $8 for something Goku or Vegeta, but I just don't want it to be wasted on an exclusive anymore. So this is actually a really solid pop. I love this thing. This is dope. But it's not crazy dope. It's okay dope, because his arms are folded. He's in another casual Vegeta attire, which you don't get to see much because he's always training. The last one we got was the Batman Vegeta, which is actually pretty dope. I like that pop a lot. This one, however, is from, I believe, and this probably was maybe his casual attire for all of Super, but Bulma was giving birth to Bulla, and he was, Vegeta was around and kind of on edge because he didn't know what was going on. We showed up and actually gave Bulma a painless birth, which is pretty dope. And everybody was kind of talking crap about how Vegeta wasn't holding the baby, so he had took her from Trunks and was like, give me her, you don't know how to hold her, and stuff like that. So that happened, and looking at this out of box, this is, it's like I said, it's a really solid common. Yes, they could do somebody different. That's been established. At least they're not doing him again with his arms folded, but I guess this is maybe a memoir to the old Vegeta with his arms folded in the Saiyan armor, the old school Saiyan armor. So maybe that's what that is. Homage to, as you could call it. But at least you could tell that he's mad. His face is mad. I don't have any paint issues hardly ever with my pops. I know some people do, but I never really do. So this is, it's a solid good pop. Nothing crazy. Next up, we have Future Mind. Now, I was really actually excited for this pop. You can go check out the buddy Dark Sage video he did on this entire set, and he likes the action poses, but he's kind of giving it a little crap. But we'll get to his little precious Gohan later on. But this Future Mind is, I think, pretty dope. The hair is like kind of curvy in the back and stuff, so we'll get to that. But one of my favorite scenes, though, with Future Mai is when she came back in time with Trunks during the whole Samasu arc and had met her kid self. Trunks had seen her and got a crush and kind of ran away, and it was just a really dope moment to see those two. And maybe we can get a Mai pop or something like that in the future. And like I was saying earlier, getting to this out of box, her hair is kind of wavy in the back. She has like a shotgun. She has a different stance. The hat has like a stitching or like some battle like worn or something like that up top, which is actually pretty dope. Like they actually carved in like little stitchings or something. It's actually really dope. I think they handled this prop really well, and especially for a common. I wouldn't think that they would go all out like this on a common Dragon Ball Z pop, which I'm glad they did. This next one is one that I was actually excited for. However, I wish they would have done a common version, or a base form common version of cauliflower and kale, and then made exclusive Super Saiyans and then glows and all that other stuff, which I would like to see more so, because I actually like them in their base form. But I appreciate this pop because they didn't have to come out with this one. They could have gave us more malarkey, but this is actually a really, really solid pop. It's a common. They're coming out with another exclusive Funimation exclusive 2-pack of this and kale. This is actually reminds me of the first time she goes Super Saiyan, and Kaba was teaching her how to go Super Saiyan because Vegeta taught him in one of the just for fun tournaments that Zeno wanted to have between the two universes. And when he went home, he was teaching Cauliflower how to go Super Saiyan, and boy, she learned pretty quickly. And it was really dope how they showed her going Super Saiyan, and not just them getting mad and them talking them through it. Like, they actually showed you a chemical process, if you will, or a manifestation of it. I don't know. And she couldn't go too long, it was okay, but it was long enough to where Funko could capture a moment. And this pop looks amazing. It looks great. They gave us a lot of dope pops in this wave, and I'm not overhyping it. It's just they don't normally give us something this different. Normally it's a bunch of garbage. I'm sorry, it just is just a bunch of repetitive nonsense, which some of the other exclusives kind of are. But as far as the common base set wave, I love it. It's a beautiful pop. She looks spot on. The fighting pose I love. So this is obviously from a fight of some sorts, probably in a tournament of power or something like that. But I love this pop. It is beautiful. It's excellent. Kale. This thing is clean. This thing is clean. This thing is clean. Look at that. This thing is glorious. I love that kale. That kale is dope. Once again, I would love to see the base form and then the comment, or the base form comment, and then this as an exclusive. But hey, I'm not gonna be mad. It's whenever Goku was Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and he did his command wave, and she just walks it down. She just walks it down and chokes the ever living you know what out of him, and just stops him mid blast. It was a sight to behold, and that was definitely a moment, a special moment, because nobody has done that. Nobody has done that. Maybe Broly, but nobody's done that like that. That's insane, especially in that form. Like, it's a lot to it. So it goes to show you how strong that they're going to plan to make the legendary Super Saiyan in this saga, which is pretty excellent. And going and looking at this out of box, I mean, this is the earrings, the wrist, the hair, the tank top and stuff. Like, what I would like to have seen, and maybe you guys can tell me otherwise, is a 6-inch of this. Now that would have been cool, because in the show she actually grows in size and strength. This is where I'm gonna have to put that man, and you know who I'm talking about, in his place with all that nonsense. Now what is this? This is that nonsense I was telling you. Now this is a beautiful concept, even though you can't tell. But there was no need for 2 of them, Funko. There was no need for 2, Dark Sage. I don't care what you say. There was no need for 2, Dark Sage. But I do appreciate them for giving us a adult and majestic Gohan. We don't need to go to any footage of this, but I guess I will really quick for GP Dark Sage. So I could be wrong, because this is such a basic kind of like concept, even though they executed it very well with the dirt. And I love it. I'm not going to BS you now. I do love this pop. But as far as where the scene is, I think it's just from Goku and Gohan's standoff, and they just they blitz at each other. But I don't know if he was in majestic form already. So I couldn't tell by the footage, and I didn't remember by the episode either. Whenever I went back and watched it, I don't believe he was. But like I said, by looking at the dirt and looking at this pose, the swoop of his hair, the fighting stance, like he's getting ready to come full blast at you. This is something new that they have not done. This is a new character in a way that they have not done. This is Gohan finally in the, his father's gi. So this is actually a pop that I've been looking for. I would like to see Teen Gohan in the full Piccolo get up as well. That Teen Gohan, that would be pretty dope. So this pop is in all forms. The metallic, the dirt, like, you see what I'm saying? Like the clothes. The reason why I say that there was no need for two is because the hair, and I didn't like it with the Vegeta Chase exclusive. I don't like it with this one. There's no point. The hair is black. You cannot tell unless you keep it out of box. And at that, you would have to still get up on it sometimes, or a light hat would have to hit it right. Thank God the clothes are orange, because comparing them side by side is an easier thing to do. So I'm not going to be overly critical, but I do want you to know, Darkseid, he is not the GOAT. Finally, my two favorite pops. As soon as they announced it, I didn't care. Hands off. I was just like, yeah, bro. I'm looking down now. They purdy. Hercule. And this thing is sick, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm telling you, I was really geeked for this wave whenever they announced it. This thing is hilarious. It's dope. Obviously spot on. So we gonna get. I don't have anything negative to say. We gonna jump to one of my favorite moments. Is Goku had to go on errands and all this other nonsense, and he had a tractor with him and stuff, and he had stopped to do a fight for Hercule because Hercule got caught in a bind, and then Chi-Chi had pulled up with Piccolo. So he had Hercule punch him, and Goku went flying off in the distance, and Hercule was wearing, this is pretty much what Hercule was wearing, all of Super for the most part, his regular attire. And this thing is gold, man. This thing is gold. It is gold. You guys can't tell me. Look at this. The hair is curled. He has curls. You see what I'm saying? The hair has curls. His mustache, the eyebrows are like arched, so it's just like his goofy little face. The damn cape. He has the peace sign and the world championship belt, which actually has really good detail for one, a Funko, two, a pop. I mean, a pop, like a belt size, small belt size, anything. Those are always hard to do. His, they have the yellow pants and the iconic old school, like DBZ style shoes. So, me and Darkseid, we love our action poses. That's my guy. That's my guy right there, Hercule. He do it. He do. I like that pose, man. I'm just awestruck, you guys. That pose is hot. Now, one of the coolest things that they did, and this is to wrap it up. One of the coolest things they did, glow in the dark specialty series. So this will be at any of your comic book store type environments. Go check them out. I'm sure that they will have it. These will be all over the place. Dragon Ball Super Hercule. You can't have qualms with this one, you guys. You can't. This has to be a unanimous. This is fire. I think this is one of the craziest things ever, because this is exactly how the Arlia pop was made. This is from a 2 to 3 second clip in DBZ like scene. It's not even that long. Hercule is like clamoring to the crowd about Beerus and this and that, so he envisions himself to the crowd beating up Beerus, which is a terrible rendition of what Beerus will look like. Some parts people might think is cool, but it's terrible. And Hercule goes Super Saiyan really quick, and it was just hilarious, because it's just like, you can't go Super Saiyan. It's the Cell saga all over again. This is why I love this pop. And they did the same thing with the Arlia pop, which is crazy. It was something really quick. Now a lot of people remember it until obviously now, because it's so famous for a lot of reasons now. But this pop all around, just like the other one. It's the same exact mode, except for the head and the hair. It's yellow, and instead of that, they gave us Super Saiyan hair. They gave us his hairline as well. I noticed that. So it's actually pretty dope. And then you can see the translucentness, or the weird like foggy look kind of in the hair, to tell that it's glow, baby. And this glow is glorious. Now, it is just everything yellow in his eyes, but that's okay with me. I wish they would have maybe did the belt. That would have actually been cool. Maybe his cape, maybe his pants, being that those are yellow. That would have been pretty cool. So maybe they could have did something below. Not terribly mad at it though. Not terribly mad at it at all. So I appreciate it, you guys. These pops is fire. Thank you for coming through. I do know that they have the Challenge exclusive, a box lunch exclusive, the Comic-Con Super Saiyan God Goku exclusive, the Funimation exclusive 2-pack. Those are all coming out, and the Galactic Toys Glow in the Dark Whis has just came in. They said they'll be shipping them out, so that'll be coming out here soon. I think they did a really good job with this wave. We only have 1 or 2 kind of iffy pops, so why they were even made. Now we have 3 Whis. It's the same mold and everything, so you tell me which pop. I would love to hear it. Mine is the Hercules by far. I know Dark Sage, I believe maybe his favorite was the Gohan. I know a lot of people are getting all these one by one or all at a time, so you let me know which one was your favorite, if you were able to get them, what you're struggling with. All of these came in mint. I was able to pick up all of them in store, except for the Hercule was shipped to me by Popping Off Toys. So you guys should go check them out. Really solid. They came in, dope customer service. So go check them out. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you to all the subscribers and the interactions. Everybody's been dope. This has been an awesome ride. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Take it easy. Thank you for taking the time.